Welcome in today's tutorial. Mr.M.Patrick remains my name for those who are new to the channel. Today's tutorial, we want to center our discussion on differentiation and integration. It's a very nice topic indeed, which I tend to understand you'll enjoy. For those maybe interested to know more of this topic, you can just search in the YouTube Mr.M.Patrick and you'll get more of this, and I tend to believe we are going to grow together. Good. Okay, I'm just from jogging. Actually, I love doing physical training activities before I get into the giving out a lecture in regards to this. I think I will prepare one session, one tutorial. I give you the benefits of physical training or engaging your body in physical training, being part of your daily activity or routine. It is very healthy, especially for those who are in the, maybe you're not engaging in those physical, maybe walking, or you're in the office, or at the same time maybe you are a student, how important physical activity is for you. Good, but for today, you'll allow me just to center our discussion into today's session. Today we want to learn about the differentiation and integration. Actually, here, differentiation and integration. Integration is just the opposite of differentiation. Good. And I think when we are going to do practical of this, you are going to see how we are going to differentiate this function here. Then the same answer we'll get, we will do what? We will integrate it, and you'll see how we'll be back to this function here. Good. Now let's start with the differentiation. When we say differentiation, you'll I think you have heard of when we say dy dx, dy dx, dy dx. So we are going to get the dy dx. We are going to get the dy and dx of this function, dy dx over 2x cubed plus 9x squared plus 5x plus 2, dy dx, dy dx. Good. As I always say, you have to know one thing here. We are going to multiply the power. You multiply by the power, and you minus 1 from the power, this one. This one here, this power we are going to multiply by here. So we'll say we are going to multiply by the power, we are going to multiply by the power. Then we do what? We subtract 1 from the power. So this one I can call it our hint. This is what you have to know for when you want to differentiate. If you know that, it's very easy. So when I say we multiply by the power, what do I mean? When I say we multiply by the power, we'll be taking the power here. You multiply by the first constant here to the variable. Now here we go. So it will be, when we say we multiply by the power, so it will be 3 multiplied by the constant there, which is 2x. Then I've said minus 1 from the power. So we minus now from the power, we minus 1. You see? That is what I mean. We minus 1. So we proceed again to the next one. It is 2, you multiply by the 9. So it will be 2 multiplied by 9. Then 9x. Then from the power, which is 2, we minus 1. We go again to the next one. Plus 5. Remember, when it is just x without anything there, the variable without anything there, it means just the same as to say x power 1. So it will be 1 multiplied by 5x, then 1 minus 1. Good. Then we proceed. dy dx of 2, it will always be 0. Or just the same as to multiply to multiply this one, it's just the same as to say you have what? It's just the same as to say you have x power 0. So when you multiply by 0, 2 by 0, you'll get what? You'll get 0. So any constant dy dx of any constant, it will be what? It will be 0. So this is our function now. This is our function now. I think you have seen. So dy dx of any constant, you note that one is 0. So we proceed. We proceed. It is very easy. Now we go ahead. It will be what? 6x. 3 minus this will be 2 plus, multiply by that, it will be 18. 18x power 1. You can just leave 1. That way it means it's power 1, or it can be, you can raise to 1. Plus 1 multiplied by this, it is 5. 5, it will be 5 raised to power 0. Then I want you to note something here. Any number you see it is raised to 0. Like here we can see x raised to 0. X raised to 0 is just the same as 1. So you note somewhere that any number raised to 0 is 1. Any number raised to 0 is 1. So we go ahead. If it is this one, we have said any number raised to 0 is 1, meaning here it will be 1. So our answer now, the dy dx of this, we have what? 6x squared plus 18x plus 5. Because we have said any number raised to 0 is 1. And you will have done your dy dx. Your dy dx. And you are good to go. So that is how you do what? You do differentiation of that function. You do differentiation of that function. So this is our dy dx, and this becomes your answer. Good. So this is our answer after we have done differentiation. Good. Now we go to, I said integration is just the opposite of differentiation. So I want us to integrate this answer. We see if you are going to come back to where? To this, the function we had at the beginning. The function we had at the beginning. Now, we want to do what? To integrate. We want to integrate. So, the question might come now. The question might come, integrate the function. Let's say now, the question 2, let's say this was question 1. Now, question 1. Then, question 1, part A. Then part B, we want to see you integrate the function, integrate the function. Let's say this one now, so y is equals to 6x squared plus 18x plus 5. Good. So we are going to integrate that. We see what I mean when I say it's opposite of that. It's opposite of that. Now, for this case, remember when we are doing the differentiation, I said we multiply by the power. We multiply by the power, and then we subtract 1 from the power. We subtract 1 from the power. But now, when we are integrating, we'll say we add 1 to the power. Now we are not subtracting. Here we'll be doing what? We add. You can say we add 1 to the power. We add 1 to the power. Here we'll be adding 1 to the power. And then the other one we were multiplying. But this one now we'll do what? We multiply. We'll do what? We'll divide by the new power. So after you have added 1 to the power, the new power you will get, you will divide the whole function. You divide that part. You will divide by the new power, that you have, or the new power that has originated here. You now do what? You divide by the new power. You divide by the new power. Good. Let's see now. Let's see. What do we mean? So we'll always write this way. we'll always write this way. So it will be, we are going to find the integration of this, x squared plus 18x plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. Yes, and then you can say you close the bracket, dx. Good. Close the bracket, dx. Now, so when we are integrating, we have said we add to the power. So it will be now 6x 2, we add to the power 1 plus 1. If you add to the power plus 1, you get what? 3. Then you divide. You divide by the new power. The new power here is 3. Good. I think you have seen what I've done here. We go ahead now to the next one. 18x, remember here is 1. You add to the power 1. The new power you get here is what? 2. So the new power 2, you divide by 2 here. Then you proceed. Remember this one, before we arrived at 5, it was what? It was 5 raised to x power 0. Where we said any number raised to 0 is 1, so it become 5. So the same as will be now 5x power 0 plus 1. You see? Plus 1. Then, what we normally do, you will add plus c. C, we always say it's a constant, c. And this c, you realize, is the one that disappeared when we differentiated. So that c, you add there, c. You add there, c. Good. So we go ahead now. Very easy. After that, you realize you'll have what? You'll have 6 raised to x power 3 divided by 3 plus 18 raised to power x power 2 divided by 2 plus 5 raised to power x power 1. 0 plus 1 is 1. Yes. Remember here you divide by, the new power here was 1. Plus c. Plus c. Good. Plus c. So you proceed, you simplify further. It will be a 1, here 2, here 1, here 9. Then here it will just remain 1. So we proceed, it will be now, it will be 2x cubed plus 9x squared plus 5x plus c. Plus c. Good. Now you can see for yourself that we already now have what? We already now have the function that we had at the beginning. You can see 2x cubed plus 9x squared plus 9x squared plus 5x, then plus 2, which I've said c is just equivalent to 2. When we differentiated the constant, we get what? We get 0, which it disappeared. So when you come back, you add just a constant to show the one that did what? Disappeared. And you can press here by 2, or you just leave this way. And this becomes your answer. Now you can see when I was saying differentiation and integration. Integration is just the opposite of differentiation, which we have now seen here. Good. For those who are new, maybe just subscribe to the channel. Make sure you are in the channel. We learn together, and you'll get full video of this topic in this channel. So for today, I had prepared for you that one. I wish you all the best wherever you are. Let's continue learning together, and I believe we are going to succeed. As I always finish, I always say that you know very well, birds do not ask permission to fly. They just do because they were meant to do that. Fish also, they don't ask permission to be amazing in the ocean water or in any water. They were meant to conquer the water and to just swim in the water. The same thing, the flowers just blossom because they don't ask any permission to blossom. They just do that because they were meant to be beautiful. They were meant to blossom. Same thing for us human beings. We don't have to ask any permission to be great, to thrive in this world. You have the signature of your success. Turn that pain into progress and thrive. Be successful. Be amazing. I tend to believe you are going far. So for today, I wish you all the best, and may God bless you.